Hi, this is Lorenzo.
And this is Natalia. Welcome to the podcast Canadian Citizenship by North York Community House.
This is the space where our volunteers will read articles about some of the topics you may encounter on the test.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, Natalia.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine. So today we are going to talk about the Hollywood. My God, why about Hollywood? We are in Canada.
Yes, Natalia, we're in Canada, but Canada is called Hollywood of the North. So in today's episode, we're going to find out why.
Okay, good. So let's listen our volunteers episode and find out really why Canada is the Hollywood of the North.
Hello everyone, I'm Linda and I am a volunteer at North York Community House. Today we're going to read something about movies. The Hollywood of the North. Here's the question. Why is Canada called the Hollywood of the North? As you may know, Hollywood is the place where many movies are made. So what is the connection with Canada? You will be surprised to know that many U.S. movies are made in our country. Why is that? First, the difference between the U.S. and the Canadian dollar makes it an affordable option for film companies to come here. What are the benefits for Canada? More job opportunities for actors, background actors, and crew staff. But also, it is good for tourism because the actors dine at restaurants and the fans try to spot the celebrities and take pictures of them. When American films started being made here, Vancouver was the hot spot where all the movies were being made. Then, slowly, the film industry spread across the whole country, Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary. Tons of movies are shot in Canada, but when they are released to the American audience, the story appears to be an American city. They are using the Canadian city to pretend to look like an American city. For example, Vancouver is usually replaced as a West Coast city, like Seattle. Toronto is usually replaced as an East Coast city, like New York. Calgary is usually used to represent a mountainous region. Now, you may be asking yourself, what movies have been made in Canada? Here are a few. Titanic. Titanic was one of the most successful films, and the water scenes were shot off the coast of Halifax. The Day After Tomorrow, a fiction disaster movie that was shot in Toronto and Montreal. The Incredible Hulk, a superhero film where Toronto represents the Big Apple. You can see shots of the University of Toronto, Eaton Centre, and the Financial District. Twilight, the famous vampire series whose outdoor scenes were filmed around Vancouver. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, a very successful movie that was filmed on the Danforth, a Greek neighborhood in Toronto, and Toronto represents Chicago. Mean Girls, a romantic comedy that was filmed in Canadian high schools and at the shopping mall Sherway Gardens near Toronto. Brokeback Mountain, a touching love story where you can see the breathtaking views of the Rocky Mountains in Alberta. The scenes represented in the U.S. state of Wyoming. Of course, many famous actors are from Canada. For example, Jim Carrey, Ryan Gosling, Rachel McAdams, Ryan Reynolds, Michael J. Fox, Mike Myers, Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, and many more. It's worth mentioning that every year there is a very important film festival in Toronto called TIFF. That stands for Toronto International Film Festival. It happens in September of every year. It is an event where movies are being shown for the first time, and it is full of well-known actors and celebrities. Don't be surprised if, when you are walking in downtown Toronto, you come across yellow cabs, US flags, and cameras. A movie is in the making.
Okay, Lorenza, was it interesting for you?
Of course it was. Of
For
course
sure.
it was. There were so many movies that were made in Canada and so many actors from here. It's so interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. Yes, it was a really very interesting topic. So let's start to work with words.
Okay, so the first word is spot. To spot, in this case, it's a verb, and it means when you notice someone or something, and usually because you're looking hard at something. For example, I was checking my homework and I was able to spot a mistake. I think this applies to everybody when you're checking your homework and there is a mistake. Or for example, when there is the TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival, you can spot many celebrities around the city. So see or notice.
Yes, guys, do you hear? Try to spot celebrities. Okay, in downtown. Okay, so another verb is spread. It's really the verb to cover or reach a wider area or to distribute. For example, we can say in Toronto, there are many shelters spread across the city. And also one more meaning. We are running our podcast. Make sure to spread the word about our podcast, guys.
So in this case, tell everybody. And spread, you can also maybe spread Nutella on a piece of bread, for example. I love Nutella. Do you like Nutella, Natalia?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But let's stick with our podcast.
Yes.
Okay, spread a word.
Okay, otherwise, we will get hungry. Okay,
Yes.
Our next word is replace. To replace, so to take place of something else, or when something might be damaged or broken, and we can provide a new one. For example, my dishwasher broke down, I would need to replace it. But in our case, it means that, Toronto can replace, so can substitute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good to know. So another word is touching. Touching is an adjective, and usually we use this word when we, for example, talk about a story that can be touching. So it means that make you feel sad or feel sympathy. The story is very touching, or I'm deeply touched about your attention to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm deeply touched means I'm moved to tears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're deeply touched. Okay, and the next word is breathtaking. That, it takes your breath away, but this means there's something exciting, beautiful, and usually an example here is the view from the mountain is breathtaking. So it takes your breath away.
Yeah, excellent. I like this word. Okay, good. And one more amazing word, it's well-known. It's actually, maybe some people heard about the meaning of this word, when someone or something is recognized by many people. Or, for example, the restaurant is well-known for its delicious dessert. So, yes, very known, very famous, very popular. And I can, for example, use another example from the study guide when we are talking about the provinces. And we find out that Montreal is a well-known French-speaking city after Paris.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever been to Montreal?
Yes, I was.
What?
What about you?
No, never.
Really?
Never. Maybe
Don't
one
tell
day.
anybody.
Maybe one day. Okay, and we are done for this episode. So thank you, Natalia, again for being here with me.
Okay, thank you, Lorenza, also for being with me. And we wish everybody be excited about new episode.
Yeah, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is the end of our episode.
Make sure to check out our Facebook page, Citizenship Test Preparation North York Community House, where you can find more information about our free preparation courses.
You can also visit our website, nych.ca, nych.ca, where you will find all the information and updates about our programs.
You can also find us on Instagram at niche online, LinkedIn, and Twitter.